Casper. Trying not to be Casper, y'all. Lower down. Okay. I think we're ready. Hi. I'm just gonna stall for a minute and check out the computer. Make sure everything is functioning properly before I start this live. Um, my stomach won't start bothering me now. Jeez Louise. Stomach calm down. Stomach calm down. Okay. Um, I'm sorry, y'all. Take y'all time. Um, Plus, I need time to stall for a minute. So take your time. I'll check out all these wonderful options and functions and stuff. Mhm. Mm, okay. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la. Okay. I think good to go. I think I'm good to go. I think I'm good to go. Remember what? Okay, we got it. What's this? Make it go away. Make it go away. Make it go away. Okay. Um, but nothing to it but to do it now. Hey, you guys, how y'all doing? Just in case y'all don't know who I am, right? I am the YouTube nobody known as Peanut Chicago. Okay. Um, I just share my opinion on miscellaneous things and whatnot. When I start talking, I want to start putting stuff up on the screen, distracting me. But again, I'm the content creator on this channel, Peanut Chicago. So I use this platform more like a diary. It's an open diary to the public, so to speak. So, have a look around. So, ain't like it's some closed kept secret or whatever. But I guess I need to start the housekeeping right. But I am the content creator here. So I don't get paid to do it. I don't ask for people to comment, share, like, subscribe. But if you do, thank you. Much gratitude. But this is a hobby for me. This is what I do for a hobby. So you won't find me doing this for numbers and popularity and all that other stuff. Like this is a documentation, again, a public diary, basically, of, you know, things, miscellaneous things I might be talking about. Like tonight. So now I'm gonna get to the housekeeping because I got that from Dr. Shauna on this platform, YouTube. She would say do housekeeping. So, and I find it pretty useful. So, I'm gonna be talking about a number of things like politics, sexuality, maybe religion. Those subject matters that generally get people tits twisted or their briefs tied in a bunch. This is generally, and then the worst part about it is that I am an openly gay homosexual man with no convictions, and I love and praise the Most High Yah, and look forward to serving His Son Yahshua, and really love being guided through the Holy Scripture, which is just so happened through the Holy Bible. So some people, I get it, just cannot get with that. And I will tell you that this is probably not the live for you, and it's best if you go somewhere and take a break and chill out, and see you on the next live or the next video where there's subject matters and things you can handle, right? But if you stay, you're here at your own detriment. You've been warned. So, um, where do I want to start, right? Um, whew, my goodness. Now I got a brain fart, like, because it's so much. It's so much to talk about, and it is. It's like, But where do I start? Where do I come in real slow and then gradually heat the up? So I'm trying to find a spot, that's reasonable. So here we go. I'm gonna start with politics first. Just give you a good old fashioned warm up. This is just the warm up now. So you might want to get your libations, your little snacks, or whatever you're doing, because this might be lengthy. I don't want it to be. I'm already at 6 minutes, but I don't want it to be lengthy. But if it do, so be it. Like I said, it's a lot. So I should have been, going live and maybe making videos talking about this stuff. But I have a life and I don't get paid to do this, okay? But tonight I'm feeling friendly, so I'll share with y'all, right? So here we go. This election was pretty freaking interesting. It was pretty freaking interesting. I'm finna try not to cuss because I'm pretty sure there's these new guidelines on YouTube. So finna try to keep it, you know, rated PG 13 ish. Okay, so but this election with Kamala, first it was Biden, but then it switched over to Kamala versus Trump. It was pretty interesting, pretty interesting. It's like, boink, interesting. Ooh. Because, and then again, I'm gonna be giving my opinion. Well, not again, but I give for those of you new to my channel or new to Cine Period, I give my opinion, and I'm a lover of truth, as the word suggests that we be, and even harsh truths. So, and facts. So I'm bringing all this. So some people, I get it. Some of y'all it's just not gonna be your little cup of tea, and I get it. But I'm just speaking my mind. So here we go. So, um, it puzzled me about my people. That's right. I'm going there. My people. Who is your people, Peanut? African Americans, ADOS, African descendants of slavery, but those particular in America. My people perplexes me all the time. These are the main people that I'm getting attacked from. Yes, I said attacked. You would think being a nobody, being so isolated like I am, that I am not subjugated, right, to these type of things. But I am. You see, because I have a social media account on YouTube and Facebook, and this right here, what I'm doing right now, is what I do. It's a hobby of mine. I don't get paid to do it. I'm not doing it for some numbers, some popularity. It's just what I do. It's a hobby. This is what I do. Again, this is like a diary, but a very public one, nevertheless. So I'm taking documentation at this time. Do you see the grays? Okay. I have footage on this platform where I didn't have none of this. And now in the future, finna be 2025. Voila. I got the Spider-Man and like his newspaper, the boss, the white that he used to have. Yeah, I'm that type. So I said, oh damn, I got the Spider-Man boss whites on the side. Okay, it's cool, boys, whatever. But um I don't get my people. Again, I don't. And some of you out there that might be watching this, you might be offended. I encourage you to respectfully disagree in my comments because if I see you in the streets and I catch some funky attitude from you for no good reason, I'm gonna know. Probably saw something I said on my social media accounts and was quite frankly pissed about it. Just couldn't jump their ass in the comments and just respectfully disagree. Oh no, they got to try to take it out in the outside real world, so to speak, life. Oh no, you're not gonna do that because I'm gonna treat your life there too, like I'm treat you here. Trolls are not encouraged here. Certain people on this platform you can troll. I'm not one of them, so don't think about it. So either you familiar or unfamiliar, don't do it. It's not gonna be a good look for you. I'm gonna be fine. Again, I don't get paid to do this. So this election, weird. This okay. I'm the type of person. Let me tell y'all my politics, right? If you the type of person that segregated against my people, did some did some foolery to my people, you prejudiced to my people, you all about exploiting my people, you made to harm them and physically or took their life, unalive them. Me, hence the goddamn live y'all on right now, the Peanut Chicago channel. What I feel about that is that whoever treat my people like that, you instantly get the middle finger. And you do. And let me tell you why you instantly get the middle finger. It's only because of what I said. You harmed my people, you segregated them, you exploited them, never gave them they to due diligence. You get the middle finger. It don't matter who you are. So you could be from my people. Another ADOS, another African American. And if you did that to my people, you also get the middle finger too. It works both ways. So whether you outside of the fold, you do it, you get the middle finger, and either you inside the fold and you do it, you get the middle finger. Either way, you get none of my support, none ya from me, right? So it baffles me why 90% of our African American females backed this woman. And it could have been the same way Biden, no matter. Biden and her. You all out there might as well consider that 90% of the women, black women that voted for Kamala, were also bagging back. They were also the bagging Biden too. And plus I stutter. 90%. And my thing was, these ladies did not check on the research of her, check out her background. It was starting to become so public that this woman was obviously not for black people, African Americans in particular. It even came out that hell, her father is claiming black, but he ain't even black. You look at that man, he look like he's a Cuban or something. Her mother straight up Indian. So where is this black thing coming from? So you're only using it just to get the votes. And when it started coming out, she stopped using it, and she did. She stopped even claiming to be like, well, like I'm a Indian too. Because I stuttered. But she stopped claiming to be an Indian too. Because it started coming out like she's a liar and this is who she is. But my thing to the black women, the 90%, y'all didn't see how she was locking up black mothers in California over truancy laws, kids maybe being late, tardy to school, cutting, missing attendance or something. Some kids were sick and they had to miss school. I mean, it depends on situation. Life is unpredictable. You mean tell me the 90% of black women didn't research that? I was baffled. You mean to tell me that the 90% of black women that voted for her didn't scratch their heads and say, this woman don't have no children of her own? Did anyone who interviewed her bother to even ask this woman, did she ever have an abortion, since she's so adamant about them? After all, she was having abortion, portable abortion buses at her campaign spots. Literally, look it up. It's on the web. I'm not making up none of this stuff. But I'm just like, nobody asking her, have you ever carried? Have you ever miscarried? Have you ever had an abortion? Why don't you have any children of your own? Why is it that you only have stepchildren? But let's open up the third eye for a minute, right? Gotta open up the third eye. Think about how evil this gotta be, y'all. A woman who never bared any children of her own is telling you females that can have children and carry them to abort yours. You mean to tell me that 90% of our females didn't get that? Didn't see how evil that was? That this woman was pushing it so hard, because this was one of her main pushes about you having some abortion rights, some, what they call them, reproductive rights. How is it reproductive rights if you are terminating? You mean your anti-life laws? It's crazy that 90% of our black females was like, Trump is such a bad man. Whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. And when I would tell them about I'm not with this woman, they would say that I'm thinking Trump is some savior or something. It doesn't matter who's in the White House. You know, it's in prophecy that certain things must happen. So even Prince said in these end times, we be better off going back to prophecy. Prince did, and shortly after he was unalived. Me, it was mysterious, but you know, that's what happened to him. God bless his soul. But that's what happened. And I totally agree with him. Prophecy. So it don't matter. My thing is, did Trump have any proof that he harmed my people? That's the part. See, when I was getting these people on policies and stuff, this is where it's like, so what? And it's like, no, it's not so what. All I see is a person that will allow the enemy in based off of you think this person is the enemy. This person never did nothing to you. I get it. They're narcissists. They come off a certain type of way that's not so tasteful. But in the end, they're a lot more transparent than the other party that you is clinging so desperately to for this. What? I don't know what people was hoping for this party for. They brought inflation The migrant crisis. They lighting people on fire on the L's and stuff now. What was in their right mind thinking that the same party that brought the problem was going to fix it? 90% of our females thought this way. That the same freaking party that brought the party, meaning that had made the problem, is somehow magically going to fix it. And ain't it weird how there's no smoke for the Democratic Party at all from these people that was pushing Biden and Kamala because Trump, the big bad Trump. Notice how there's no smoke for Kamala nor Biden now that they are provoking Putin with this war over there. And Putin is basically threatening us with nuclear war. Where's the criticism? Oh, so you think that since I voted for Trump, yes, I said it, I voted for Trump. You know why I voted for Trump? It was despite them. Biden put policies in motion that harmed my people ever since I was a little goddamn kid. Stop playing with me. Kamala, look what she did to the people in California. Stop playing with me. My people. I don't care about this kumbaya politics. ADOS, African Americans. Look what they did to my people. But I'm supposed to put my energy behind these people. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be honest. Let's just testify right quick, right? I was talking a lot of politics talks about Trump and Hillary. I didn't know who to vote for, but I was going to vote. And when I got to praying, I heard the Most High, Yah, the one y'all know is God, but some of us know as Yah. I heard Yah tell me don't vote, and I was like, not even for the local stuff, plus I stutter. And I heard the Most High tell me no, for nothing. And I was kind of salty because I was on my social media accounts, y'all just talking big stuff around that time about the politics. So I kind of felt like a hypocrite because I'm like, here I am talking all this talk about politics when I know there's people out there that feel if you are not participating in the vote, then you basically don't have no opinion about what's going on. To a certain extent, I agree with them on that. So I felt like a hypocrite. But I didn't vote because I know what the Most High told me. He is listening to him. So I was listening. So I didn't vote. And I shut down on the social media political talk too around that time. Just so people won't start calling me out. But this election, no such voice. And I prayed. I was like, oh, Peanut, you did it again. You big one on your social media accounts talking about these politics, and now you finna make your prayer. And if the Most I tell you don't vote, you feeling like a hypocrite again, right? So did the old prayer, and I didn't hear anything. Nothing. I didn't hear no. I didn't hear yes. It was just like, do what you gonna do. And that's what I did. I went and I voted against her, despite her and him, Biden, and that whole administration, because of, again, they hurted my people. ADOS. African descendants of slavery, African Americans. And that's it. Everybody else, hey, you got to do politics for yourself. I'm doing politics for my people. So this is why I voted as a way to give that party the middle finger. See how it all come back around to the middle finger when it comes to my people. So it confuses me when some of you out there say that you're for your people, but you will turn around and invest energy into a party that has clearly, or people, or an organization, or just people that has harmed your people, and it's in the proof. It ain't no speculations. These are facts. That's unpassionate, and it's easy to confuse it with anger. But then again, what's wrong with getting angry when you're being oppressed? When every time you turn around, everybody else is getting something good except for your people. And when I talk like this, people say stupid stuff like, well, what are you trying to say? Trump is going to give you something? Well, he was the only president in history that offered our black asses something like the Platinum Plan. Let's see if he come through with that. Because obviously with this current administration in 2024, that was not obtainable. And they were pretty goddamn clear about it. That's why the Asian got a crime bill and we didn't. That's why Biden got before the cameras and goddamn angry white America and said to all of them that, y'all, it's only because of the black vote why I won and became the president. Fact checking. I love fact checkers. Gets me real. Oh, just get me hot. I love fact checkers. I mean it in the most appealing way possible. I will get explicit, but this is YouTube, so I'll just keep it simple. I hope some of y'all know what I mean. Oh, I love fact checkers. Oh, some of y'all I will love you to eternity. I promise you. Anyway, just took that somewhere. But cause I was like fact checkers. I don't like when people do emotional politics. How I feel. Wait a minute. It's not really about how you feel now. When it comes to facts, facts are facts. This man went in front of the camera and said it's only because of the black vote that he won. And then after that, the only thing Black America got was a vice president who was pretending to be African American, black woman, and a black girl to sing at the inauguration. Meanwhile, the Asian got a crime bill. And unfortunately, maybe if we had a crime bill, Sonia Messi would still be alive to this day. y'all bless her soul. I'm just saying. And many others. But y'all figuring because the big bad Trump, I'm going to put my energy behind the people that's already hurt my people. And when it comes to him, what did he do? This is where I anger people in their little emotional, Democrat, liberal rants and stuff. What policies did he act on Black African Americans that harmed them? I'll wait. I get it. He brought the Platinum Plan when he was trying to get us to vote for him a second term. I can hold that against him because why did you present it at the end when you were trying to get us to vote for you? I can hold that against him. Yeah, I mean, well, I can criticize him for that. Now that you're in office, what about the Platinum Plan? I don't hear nothing about it. I'm just saying. See, I can stand to criticize someone I voted for. Where's the smoke for the Democrats that are in office now and still has not brought down inflation, which is why a lot of people is going to be broke in January. That's for sure. And I'm not hoping that on you, but then again, the truth was out there about these holidays. Shouldn't have fell for the funk. Now some of us some of y'all finna be out here struggling for January and praying on that income tax check. You can thank this current administration. 90% of you black women, and let's get to you fellas too, by the way, because 78% of black males voted for Kamala. 78, you might as well say 80%, round it off. 80% of black males voted for Kamala. Now, this is where I'm going to have to ask the tits and the coochies to step aside because I'm going to have to come at the fellas now. What type of man are you? Because you do know the title is Commander-in-Chief, right? Okay, follow along. What type of man is going to hand the shotgun to his wife to defend them. I need y'all to really follow along, because damn near 80% of you black men, she's not safe with you whatsoever. And when the chaos hit, you're going to get just as emotional as her ass is, because you the type of black man that will hand the shotgun to your wife to defend you. The title is Commander in Chief. It's our role to protect them, even from themselves. After all, a lady who's never had any kids of her own is so adamant about killing the seed from you that can be carried in your girl. Why would you not try to save her from herself? And guess what? The black female still got mad at you. They claim that the black man let them down. When 80% of you showed up, actually. You can't win for losing, right? Black man. This is why a lot of you need to grow a pair of balls and man the fuck up. And yes, this is coming from a gay man, by the way. I bet you I got more heart than a lot of you heterosexual men out there. Probably got a whole tribe of children, 12 kids, probably got 3 wives. And when the bombs drop, you're going to be worse than the girls, your daughters and your wife. You're going to be more scared than them. Because you voted for a woman to be your commander in chief. And some of y'all might be saying, wait a minute, Peter. I'm not talking to the ladies right now. I'm talking to the men. Because you rather pass the shotgun to your girl to defend you. Black man, every leader wanted America to vote for Kamala. Putin is on the record saying he wants Kamala to win. Kun Chao Li or whatever the fuck that excuse my French, whoever that Asian is, he wanted Kamala to win. Even some of the leaders that were in the Middle East wanted Kamala to win. And you men didn't second that question and say, why are these people who hate America? They hate, or they generally have some animosity or some debacle with America. Y'all didn't think, why these world leaders wishing Kamala win when they obviously have hostile relations with America? Y'all don't know the art of war? You want the lesser of the two evils. So if I can fight a tiger or a cheetah, who do you think I'm going to pick? Because I get it, some of y'all feel to the brim with pride and ego. And y'all will be the ones that have picked the tiger. I'm finna fight the tiger. Well, you just a dead fool. At least with that cheetah, I stand a chance to kill that goddamn cheetah and walk out the ring. So I'm picking the lesser of the two evils. That's the example of the pick the lesser of two evils. And that is, of course, Trump being the cheetah. Why would I want the tiger in the house right now that's tying up everything? Do we not have a border problem, an immigration problem? How about this inflation? How about the housing market? And how this administration was handing that over to immigrants. This is how I know a lot of you fellas wasn't thinking at all. Black man, when you come out in our black communities, when you go to the stores, who mostly own them? They're Asian, right? They're Indian, white. maybe even Jamaican or African. And then every so often, sprinkled in that, you might get your African American person owning a store. And generally, when you go in the African American store, everything costs too much. Everything is so expensive. Hence why these are the stores, these are the businesses that struggle in the community. Meanwhile, the other people can sell their stuff at normal price because that's how they are purchasing it. They have a sense of union. They get it dirt cheap compared to if it's like you're not one of them. So Black Man, when she was pushing that first, all these advantages, there we go. Talking about first-time homeowners and first-time business owners. Who do you think she was pushing that to? Her people. They were going to be the first-time homeowners. They were going to be the first-time business owners. Because if you're from America, most likely you still have the home that you bought, just like the business that you bought, and you're struggling just because of what happened with COVID. Most businesses are struggling, and they're not even coming back. Most homeowners have lost their homes now and are homeless. And there is a housing shortage, affordable housing shortage in America. So good luck trying to make me feel bad and poverty shame me about staying in some low-income housing. It ain't going to happen. I know what's out here. I'm thankful for what I have. But I'm just saying, some people don't have that. What happened if you came from the middle class and all of a sudden you're just dropped into being poor? Because that's what happens. Where's the help for them? Did you Black men that was 70%, damn near you were like 80% that voted for this party. You didn't think that this woman or this man, whoever was going to come back in office, was going to really give you the fuck you up your ass and your girl? Because they already want to kill your seed in her. They don't want you to repopulate. Meanwhile, you go into white suburbs, they got clinics to try to help them have babies. Black men, it said 78. But I'm going to say 80% of Black men are useless. She's not protected. It don't matter that you're some heterosexual man and got the muscles and you got all the girls and you got all the coochie and you got all the kids and you're so macho, mucho man. No, it don't matter. Because when the crap hit the fan, you're going to be just as emotional as she is, because you're that man that will pass the gun to your wife or the girl, to your daughter, to your auntie, to your grandma. You're not the man that will say, no, you get your ass back. I got this. And if something else come of this, matter of fact, I got this. Y'all get as far away as y'all can and get help. Because that's the real place of a man. Do you think any of these nations feared her? Black man, did you fear Kamala? Whenever your black ass saw Kamala, did you say, oh my God, this woman is terrifying? You can pick up a certain amount of fear in Trump. Straight up. It is what it is. I'm not saying I'm scared of him, but I know I have to take a man like that very seriously. Let's even talk about, because some of y'all like to say, well, people are not trying to have a female in power. That's not true either. Look at the Queen of England. God rest her soul, have mercy on her, wherever she at, because pretty sure anyway. Let's talk about that Queen of England that was here. Now she done passed on. But you and I both know When these world leaders had to come up against a female like her, they had to take her very seriously. You picked up the sense of leadership in that woman, no matter how evil, right? Let me stop. But you knew you had a leader in that woman. You, some of you was so scared of Trump, you black men. Y'all was so scared of Trump. Y'all was trying to give the role to a female that was not even qualified, that no one is intimidated of. A lot of you black men let your woman talk you into voting for this woman. She wasn't even a qualified leader. Let alone the fact she's a woman. That's our role to protect them. Again, this election cycle baffled the hell out of me, but it let me know a few things, which is most of 90% of the black women, the BW here in America, don't know shit. Diddly squat. Not to be listened to or trusted. 90% of them. Based off of how the fuck they do politics. And 80% of the black men are not to be trusted either. Because they rather be defended by a woman than man the hell up and be a man. They rather put their energy behind a party that can't wait to snuff out their seed and have them not build a kingdom, a legacy. 80%. 90% of the black women, 80% of the black men ain't worth a goddamn. It's funny how scriptures are fulfilling themselves. A 2/3. We're going to be utterly corrupted. And you got that little one slice left, that 1/3 left. And it's obvious, even in that census, because voting the way we did is just a census, y'all. Just a census. Because the electoral college put whoever the hell they want to put in office as the president. So get your life. Understand that. We take a popular vote, a census. The census tell me this is how 90 of the black women, the BW, and the BM is 80% gone. 2/3 reprobates. A lot of you men are led like Adam was by Eve. And this is why you're going to fall. And your house. But I'm going to change subject now because, I've already been here for 43 minutes. Woo, like I said, this election cycle was like crazy. It was a hot mess. The Democrats was a hot mess. Unless they change up some way, I'll never be a Democrat ever. Might as well call me conservative right now. Until that change, or you do something to my people or whatever, this is where my politics lies with my people. So I'm not with a set party. Get the drift? So, let's talk about. Golly, I've been here for 44 minutes, and I knew this was gonna be a lengthy one. But y'all, I just had a situation. I'm just finna keep it funky fresh, right? I'm just gonna speak a little, turn it down a little bit now and get a little personal, so y'all can be like, okay, this is Peanut Chicago, right? Because he's now getting a little personal about his own little personal life or whatever. You know, I'm a YouTube nobody. I live a very boring, humble life, and it's mine, all mine, and I love it. So here we go. I have never been the type of person. I have never been the type of person that had trouble getting laid. Now it might be hard for some of y'all to believe that. Like, what, boy? You was a straight grenade, your mama. But that has never been my problem. Getting laid, getting fellas to like me. Again, getting laid, knocking the boots, smashing the hams, however you want to call it, right? But that has never been a problem for me. Never, never. So I get it when certain people is not used to attention like that, you know, and they think that it should be flattering when you receive it. And even if the attention is unwanted, these individuals that like don't get that type of attention still feel like it should be accepted. I mean, like, where's you going with this, Peanut? Right now, my friend of many years, we gonna say it like that, has a friend, right, of many years, even so many years that when I met this guy, when my friends started being friends with this guy, I was in my early 20s, like 22, 23. Yeah, I'm 46 at the moment, you know. So 2024. So this man professed how he felt about me. You know, he pitched his shot and I rejected it nicely. Nicely. It never stopped him. Still, to this very day. Now, I don't know, like, so what's the problem? The problem is that my friend, who's friend with this person, knows this. You see, you guys, let me give you some context, right? I'm the type of person that I'm going to fill you in on a situation before I bring you into it, right? So what you mean, Peanut? If I got a flirty friend or a family member or something, I'm going to tell you, hey, he might try to come at you or she might try to come at you. Be on the lookout for that. Now, that person that's coming to a situation of mine, meet this person that I told them about, and this person is literally coming at them. But I pick up that the person that I introduced into the situation is not receptive to this person coming at them. Like I told them, they might come at them. They didn't pitch their shot, and my friend or whoever shot them down. I'm the type of person that I pick up on stuff like that. That way, once it's all said and done, and say that my friend or that person I can introduce the situation say, well, that was nice that your friend liked me like that or whatever, but I'm not really into them like that. And I just want to try to be their friend. I'm the type of person. It's just how I do, it's how I do things. I will tell that person that that's the flirty person that I was introducing the other person into, bringing into the situation. I'm the type of person I would tell him, okay, well, I see you like my friend, but he's not into you like that. So because you knock it off, No, he wasn't mean. He said that he could just see you as a friend, So could you just knock it off with that? See, I do stuff like that so that things don't be so awkward. Because it's awkward. But no, not everybody thinks like me. And it is so irritating. And so, because this man pitched his shot a long time ago. Again, I was like, no, basically. But let him down real easy. Fast forward to 2024 now. This man, me and my friends on the phone, I could tell my friend is happy to have his friend back in town with him. So I'm happy for him. I'm like, yeah, so we're on the phone talking together. This is his friend. Yeah, that one time I spent the night at your house, me and you laid in the same bed, and me and you ain't do nothing. And my friend, who the only reason why I'm talking to this dude is on because it's associated through my friend. So he's a friend of a friend, basically. So my friend, this is him. Oh, really? But my friend, no, I don't like him. So why is he feeding into it, right? But he is. So I say, trying to let him down easy. Well, around that time you spent the night and we laid in kind of bed together, because I let him lay in my bed together. He was going through a lot, y'all. My friend, the one who um his the one that I know him through, just so happened he got with somebody, and that was, I think, his son. And they both kind of teamed up and kind of said some things or did some things that hurt this man's feelings. So I was there to basically help him, help him lick his wounds, and I let him spend the night. And yes, he laid in the bed, but I'm not into him like that, so nothing came of it, right? I mean, some people really need to learn how to read the room. It's just like, damn. So fast forward, we're going back. So he brings it up. Yeah, y'all laid in your bed and we ain't do nothing. So I'm like, and my friend, ooh, so I'm like, well, you was going through a lot because I'm trying to let him down easy. You was going through a lot. You were crying a lot. I even put my friend in there. I said, because you got with my friend and got with your son, and they kind of teamed up on you, put a little heat on him. And um, he got to explain to himself, and that was that, right? No. He said, well, I'm looking forward to me and you having our grind session. And I made some excuse and Herbert got off the phone. Well, the other day, I'm talking to my same friend on the phone. Um, had to borrow some money from him just to have a little money in my pocket. It's a little chump change, chicken change, is what they call it. Just some little chicken change, right? Asking to borrow some little chicken change. And his friend is there. The same guy that's talking about he slept in the bed with me and nothing came of it, right? Just not getting no full answer because he jumps in the conversation me and my friend was having and said, "Yeah, Peanut, I'm looking forward to me and you having a like a grinding session, a grinding session." My friend, this is his reaction. What? Oh snap! So I just came out and told him, I said, you know what, such and such, I only see you as a friend. I don't see you like that. I see you just as a friend. And that's it. Well, this is him, his friend. Well, sometimes friends turn into like lovers too. And this is my friend on the phone. Oh snap! Peanut is quiet. Peanut silent. Dead. So you got Peanut quiet. At this point, I'm so heated, child, and I'm fit to explain why. Because some of y'all probably don't get it. Some of us out there get it, like, but some of us probably still clueless, like, because we don't live a life like where you're used to being pursued. So y'all probably don't see a problem with it. I'm used to being pursued, so I'm fin to explain. So I heard me get off the phone, make up an excuse, and I get off the phone because at this point I'm livid. Let me tell you why. Because give you some context about me. I am not the type of gay dude. Okay, let me put this out there, real funky and fresh. I'm the type of gay dude that if you are not into me, guess what? I'm not into you. Once I pitch my shot and put it on the line, and if it's rejected, I'm like the Mortal Kombat game, friendship, like a mother. And that's all you're going to get. So you could get naked, pass out in front of me. Nothing's going to come of that outside of you getting covered up. That's it. I already pitched my shot. You already let me know you don't see me like that. I never got into men that was not into me. Never. If you wasn't into me, I wasn't into you. So a lot of you men out there can relax about that shit. Because if you're not into me, I'm not into you. I could have a crush on you, play my shot, get rejected. After that, you can relax. It'll never happen again. Unless you tell me otherwise, some other stuff. But from that point, the friendship card from me will be played nonstop. This is a man with a code because I never got into pity sex ever. You know, pity sex. Well, he been at me so long, I might as well just give it to him. Why not? You know, I've never been that type of person. That type of sex is boring to me. I like sex, which I never had, but I can imagine, right? I am only into men that want me to want them. I'm not into men that don't want me and then I want them and then they let me know they don't want me and I'm still into them. No. I can say that they are very attractive. They're not into me. I'm not into them. So would you, if they gave me the time and day? Yeah, but they let me know no. So no. The best I can do is be a friend of that person. Even if they became vulnerable, I wouldn't even make a move. Like again, they could be passed out ass naked, and me, the best gonna happen, they'll get covered up. It's a difference when you want me. So my thing about this is why I'm so mad is on because I'm like, I never got into men that got into pity sex. Because these are the type of men where virtually anything goes. It's just how the cookie crumble. Anything goes. You have no code. You might be a pedophile. You might get into freaking animals. You don't care about trespassing if someone got somebody else. It's just like you just don't care. Anything goes. I have standards. God damn. And to my friend, I'm like, as long as you've been knowing me, why the fuck aren't you shutting this down with your friend and telling him, hey, he's not into you like that. So chill out with that because you're just making things awkward. But I guess since my friend is not used to being pursued and generally have to be the pursuer, I guess he see that all attention must be good attention or something. I don't know. But it is absolutely irritating. Because it's like you know me all these years. You know I got a sense of standards, dignity, integrity. I'm not some goddamn whore bag. And it's sad, but a lot of gay men are like that. They have no integrity, no dignity. It's like since you is looked at by the world as some abominable person, you is supposed to drop all your standards and settle for anything. It has really pissed me off when some gay men or some men that just like men find out that I'm gay because instantly they figure I have a chance, okay, with him. No, just because you know I'm gay and you mess around or maybe you might be bi, don't mean that you got a chance with me. No. It just means me and you both can shit. We both like to be having sex with the same sex. That's it. He just sitting there oh, and it just made me so mad because that friend was just egging it on. And I just wanted to just lash out and say, I don't have pity sex like I'm not like you. I get they say that the birds of a feather flock together, but I'm not like you. I have too many standards, too much integrity, dignity. I have done some things in my past that I wasn't so proud of, and I was not in my finest hour. But I'm the type of person I like to learn from my mistakes and not repeat them. This is not the first time this friend of mine had me in a situation where he should already know my standards and he just sits there because of the moment. Is all like that. This guy is coming at Peanut so strong. But this is your people. You know my standards. You know these are goddamn whorebag scumbags. And you know that'd be me lowering my standards to even mess around with them. I'm the type of person. Let's talk about a man's nature. Whenever a man truly wants something, he goes after it. Somehow he found a way to insert himself in, right? So by him extending his invitation and me never jumping on it, you would think it'd be like grounds for this man, that his friend, to be like, I need to stop because obviously Peanut's not into me like that. And I noticed that, and I pick up this is mainly a man problem because he ain't the first. I had this one guy like me so much. Whenever he get around my family, he always got to tell them how he would take care of me. Oh, if I got with Peanut, I would take care of him. And then to my family, it just appeases them because they know how much money I guess he making. So they like, oh, he keep telling us he'll take care of you. And my thing is, who keep telling him that I need him to take care of me? And everybody gets silent all of a sudden because that's my thing. Why does this guy keep saying that? I never asked this guy ever to take care of me ever. Who? Is it because I'm not some big baller shot caller? Is this why he's saying this? Why? It's irritating. I don't need a man to be sitting here taking care of me like that. I take care of myself. What I need a man for is his time. At this stage in the game, goddamn, can they get through the door with their time first? Then we talk about the fundamentals of life because I don't need a man to be paying my bills. I have some means of self-control about my hormones. Again, getting laid is not a problem for me. I live alone. If I really wanted to be in this bad boy crack-a-lacking, I could. But I learned that sex is much more than just sex. Some of us still haven't figured that out. But oh, it's so annoying. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. When it comes to getting to me and the dating ram, it is horrible. It's literally like coming into Sodom and Gomorrah. Almost anything goes. And you would think I'm trying not to be like gay or something. No, this is just who I am, y'all. I'm gay. Stop thinking with defining. Some people think of sexuality like you can tap the head and the bunny rabbit to come out. No, it's just real. It's you only got four: hetero, bisexual, gay, and hermaphrodite. The confusion, the lie, the trick all comes in the T, the trans. Not the L, not the G, not the B, but that goddamn T. I mean, I'm just saying, it's just like, I can go on about the gay lifestyle. It's just like, it's horrible. Oh, it's horrible. Slim pickings, man. Guess I'm just gonna be an old man alone at this stage in the game, because god damn, it's horrible. Straight up. But it was something else I wanted to talk about before I got off of here. Um, what was it? It was something else. Damn, I'm forgetting, yeah. I'm forgetting. Well, I guess it's probably time for me to get off here and start making some food because I think I'm hungry. So let me tell y'all, let me end this on a nice note. Okay, so because it sounded like I was just so let me just end it on a nice note. Last month, I want to say at around November, the early part of November, I was at the supermarket. And um just shopping, and this little boy just kept pointing at me with his grandma, and I'm just like, why does he keep pointing at me for, right? And um, he walks up to me. I'm just like, got my headphones on, and he's talking, so I take my headphones off. I'm like, excuse me, and he said, "Can I take a picture with you?" And I'm just like, this don't happen every day. And I'm looking in his eyes. You could tell he's a young, maybe 9, 8, 9, maybe 10-year old. He's a big boy though, so you could tell he's gonna be a big man when he grow up. But he's a big boy, and he actually took a picture of me. So I said, "Yeah, yes, you could take a picture of me." So I took my headphones off, and his grandma, she's an older lady, and he has a brother. His brother was hiding behind the shopping cart, looking at me, and and she was like, he kept asking me to take a picture with him with you, and I was just like, oh, so my heart just melts. So I'm trying not to queen out, like be all like, oh, that's really how I feel. But I'm just like, oh my gosh, that just melted my heart, yeah, and it did. It really did. So, I got next to him, had him on the side, and pointing at him like this, and his grandma took the picture. And then his grandma asked me, was I a celebrity? Which I'm like, I guess from my aesthetic, I could kind of give celebrity, I guess. I can't stand celebrities for the most part, but I can respect their craft. But I know they part of the problem. But I digress. But so I was like, I hope they not doing this for celebrityism. But I said, they ain't gonna find me nowhere because I ain't no goddamn celebrity. But the hell, I am a YouTube nobody, right? But um, she asked me, what do I do for heaven? And I told her, um, I'm a handicapped man. And she said, oh, you're handicapped? I said, yes, I am disabled. And then she said, what can you tell him, because he was so fixated on you. And you could tell because he kept shaking my hand and stuff. And I said, Peanut, this is the time. And I prayed as I'm in my head and I'm praying to God, God, please come into me. Well, yeah, please pour into me so I can give him a message that he need to do, what he need to hear, what he need to do. And I can tell his grandma was a Christian type, so kind of had to reword certain things, you know. Like I had to tell him, you need to listen to your grandmother, and you here to protect the women. We are here to protect them. And then I told him that the Most High God is real and his son, the Messiah, is real. When I said that, his grandma said, "Oh, yes, yes, yes." And I was just like, he is real. Pray to him when you need him. He will show up. And actually stay being a good boy you are. And as I was about to leave, he wanted to hug, so I hugged him. I hugged his grandma. I shook his brother's hand, who was hiding behind the shopping cart. Kids, it's so cute. Um, and then he said, "I hope I see you again." And I said, "I hope I see you again too." And I meant that. I meant that. I told that little boy, "I hope I see him again." And left out the store. Um, it was so sweet, yeah. But it's, and I like how with the Most High be just letting you know things, because I mean 2024 in itself, it was, I mean it had its highlights, but you can tell that the revelations is in the beginning of sorrows. So woo, it's a rough ride. So, and it's just gonna get rougher. So I'm just thankful for the light that the Most High Yah do shine on me. Um, I have heard before that there's a calling on me, but I don't like to think like that because people let that get to their head. So I like to humble myself and say that I'm trying. You know how some people say that they are the chosen? I like to say I'm trying to be one of the chosen. So even if I am one of the chosen, um, unless God give me some divine message saying that, and even still, I will still be humbling myself just because I'm like, I don't want the title to get to me. Then I get arrogant and prideful, and there's pride, then there's the fall. So, um, trying to really be humble and meek. I'm learning, thanks to 2024, that some battles are not worth fighting, or let alone putting any like energy into them. I'm learning that at 46, or should I say 2024. So bringing in 2025, here's to hoping that I have healed enough to be able to handle what's to come. As they will say, the beginning of sorrows in the Bible. So here's to hoping that I had enough time to, and hopefully you guys too had enough time to get things right, or still get things right, because um, prophecy will not go unfulfilled, you know. So, um, but going back to 2024, it was a lot that happened, and I already kind of got the feeling that 2025 is going to be a really challenging year for probably everybody. So I figured I would have used this year, 2024, to be the year of healing, because I made a video on this platform some time ago talking about that. And it was challenging because it's like, in the time of healing, I'm getting attacked like I'm in a matrix. So weird. It was just like, damn, when you're trying to heal, you're still getting attacked. So it's like, really? So it was crazy. But 2025, I already was told you need to make this year a year of healing. So, because next year is going to be challenging, it's going to be a challenging year. I still feel that in my spirit. Like 2025 is going to be a challenging year. Something about it is it's going to be a challenging year. I don't know. I don't have no dumbest powers or psychic powers. Call me now. I don't have powers like that. So, but I just feel like it's going to be challenging. So, I've been trying to fortify my mind and my body and soul, mainly the soul, right? For these upcoming challenging times that's been promised or been prophesied to come. So here's to still getting ready and stuff, and still, hopefully, all of us be okay. So I hope you all have a happy 2025, and to all my subscribers, thank you for being along for the ride in 2024 with me. Hopefully in 2025, I'll be giving y'all more content, better quality content. It's just that, like I said prior, this was supposed to be a year of healing. So I figured that I healed as much as I can possibly heal. And now it's time to, get on with the show. So, um, whether I'm being watched or not. But when you think of the Most High, we always being watched, right? So let me stop ranting now. You all have a nice day or night and holla back.